everybody. Welcome to a special edition of the Moana Nui Podcast. Tonight, we're in a little bit of a different format because we're here to help support some of our friends and family for a new project that they have live right now on Kickstarter called Lumberjax. But before we bring them on, I will do the normal intro. As you guys know, my name is Moana, and I am the host of the Moana Nui Podcast, author of Adventures of Nakoa and Nohea children's book series, editor of the Wildcard Chronicles comic book series, and general champion of the Indigenous independent community. Tonight, I'm joined by my lovely guest, Dana, but we're doing a special reveal later on. So for now, you'll just see Dana in black. Dana.
Hello, everyone. Of course, you get to see my lovely face momentarily. But until then, for those that may or may not know me, I'm Dana. I am a cosplay event and con staff photographer. You've seen my photos with MomoCon, DragonCon, Anime Week in Atlanta, and also DC Comics, to name a few. I'm also an event planner and a voice actor and so much more. So we're very excited for this special episode with our guests, and I'm going to hand it back over to my lovely co-host to my left and to introduce our special guest.
Awesome. All right. Well, you guys might be wondering, why the heck is Dana in the black? So part of our promise to y'all was that when we funded our Kickstarter and hit our goal, that she would cosplay on tonight's show. So we are known for keeping our promises, unlike some people. But I think you guys will really enjoy it. But before we show you guys Dana's wonderful cosplay, let me introduce our guests. Morgan Iverson and Danny J. Quick are two brothers in the independent community. They are creators, writers, just lovers of all things nerd, blurred, geek, all the good things. And tonight, well, they launched last night, so they're already doing well, but let's help them get closer towards their goal tonight. So let's bring them on from the back.
Take us out of the back seat.
Yeah, you can come on to the
bus. Bring it on the back of the bus.
I was gonna ask why Dana was in black, and now I'm like, we can totally skip over all the promo stuff. Like, I want to get straight to the reveal. I want to see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that there's going to be something that's definitely going to get you guys banned, and I'm ready for it. I don't want to be the only one in Facebook jail, so let's go. Let's go.
All right, Moana, you ready?
Yes. I forgot my sound effect.
And here we go. 3, 2, and 1.
Oh,
busy.
Okay.
Okay, look at the eyes. Okay.
Hey, look, bruh. Okay, well, I'm about to give me 1 second. I got some I need to get off camera real quick.
He's so oh Lord.
I'll be right back.
That's why Morgan always getting banned right there.
Yes, right? Like, this is why. He be talking about Facebook jail.
Terrible.
Huh?
You look great, Dana.
Right. I love it. I love it. Love it.
And of course, you know, I had to come on and kind of give the little display for those that aren't fun. This is the cover for Lumberjax #2. You'll see it on their Kickstarter. So definitely go and support. So
Appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Why are you invisible? How you turn invisible like that?
I don't know. There's some witchcraft going on that I'm not comfortable with.
Invisible like
This is
that?
crazy. This is crazy. We just got on the show and this is already getting out of hand.
Got to get banned.
This is crazy. She literally just went invisible on camera. I don't know how she did it, but it might be her. I'm telling you, this whole week I've been trying to figure out who it is putting me in Facebook jail, and now I see Dana can do magic tricks. So the book is really open now, bro. Like I really don't know what to expect anymore. This is too much.
True.
Who are you cosplaying at?
I'm cool with Rachel True, and
Okay.
She told me some things at BlurCon, so
Okay. I mean, what else were you saying about Rachel?
I'm not. What? We're about to kick Morgan off the show.
My head,
yeah.
It's shea butter. What y'all
I haven't seen The Craft in a long time though. Like for real.
Yes.
That's a classic. That's a classic.
yes.
It is. Absolutely. Oh
They
my
did
gosh.
a remake on Netflix, and it was actually all right.
It was. Yeah, I was kind of like on the fence on whether I wanted to watch it or not.
Yeah.
Was any of the original classics?
Right.
Hey
It was
John,
on
what's
the
going
movie
on?
Very much.
What's good, John? How you doing,
Hey,
bro?
John.
Yeah,
That was really good.
so we're here for Lumberjax.
Yes.
Tell us, gentlemen, what is Lumberjax? Like, what is it for people who don't know?
Well, Lumberjax is a somewhat complicated character that was spawned from me telling Danny no so many years ago. He was trying to ask me to come up with some comic book characters for the Fourth Wall universe that he was trying to create. And I thought that was probably the wackest thing I'd ever heard in my life. So when he asked me about it, I was like, nah, I don't even, because one, I didn't grow up reading comic books, and two, I didn't know Black people did comic books whatsoever. So, this is before, I was in the dark and, had to come to the light. So eventually at some point I started getting ideas for Lumberjacks, and then a story developed over time, and now we're here. So, Lumberjacks number 2 is picking up after Lumberjacks number 1. Like there was the theme for Lumberjacks number 1 is justice by any means. And Lumberjacks is a person that's running away from his destiny. But in the midst of him trying to do that, he's also trying to help keep the balance in New Orleans because he believes in justice by any means. So in issue number 1, there was some injustice that took place. And I asked people when they read Lumberjacks number 1, is what happened at the end of the comic, or is that person the villain? And in the aftermath of what happened at Lumberjacks number 1, we pick up a Lumberjacks number 2 with the preacher trying to help pick up the pieces for the city. And Francis de Maurier, billionaire philanthropist, CEO, pharmaceutical executive, is coming together with the preacher to put on Mardi Gras to give people all kinds of great things to pick up the city after the aftermath of what happened to the by any, from Animus and the by any means crew. And Lumberjacks finds out what their true plot is, and he's trying to race to stop them from causing havoc at Mardi Gras, which would be really effed up, wouldn't it? I mean, you're gonna put on Mardi Gras, you're gonna have all this stuff going on out here, and then you actually have a secret plot to F them up. I can't give up, what it is. Just trust me, it's bad. it's really bad. If you look close at the cover, you get somewhat of an idea of how it's bad. But that's where we're at. That's what Lumberjacks number 2 is about. It's about power by any means, and I always want to ask people questions. I want people kind of be introspective when they read things, like what would you do to gain power by any means, to keep it, or to fight back against it. So that's what Lumberjacks number 2 is about.
Yeah, I really like that, like stories that make you kind of think about what would I do in that particular situation. And power, I feel like is a fragile thing, right? Like people work so hard to get it, but then when you get it, do you become the thing that you hated, or do you know how to wield it? So I think that's really cool.
That is definitely one of the things that I'm really trying to press on in that comic. I mean, the preacher especially, I love him as a character because it allows me to push buttons that a lot of people are afraid to push. And I'm not afraid to talk about those things. So I love being able to use the preacher as a conduit to look. People have thought about all of these things before, we share it in jokes and laughs and stuff like that. Some of the stuff that we see the preacher do or say, you've seen before. You know what I'm saying? You've seen it in the church before. You might have seen it with your uncle, or you know what I'm saying, your uncle, your dad. I mean, you've seen this stuff before. But
yes,
a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, people are afraid to have those conversations because talking about religion and the sketchier parts of things can get into the weeds. So that's one of the things I'm definitely exploring in the comic in more than one way, and I hope people enjoy it. I can't wait for people to read it.
I think so before COVID happened and we were at shows, I just loved the way that people reacted when they saw the preacher. You know, we had our little, before he was even in a comic book, we had, pinups of characters and stuff like that. And every time we would flip through the book, especially black people who've gone to church or have left churches or, have seen churches on TV, every time we flip that page over and they saw this sleazy televangelist, with all the rings on. He's sleazy, man. I don't care. He got on all the rings. He got a gold tooth in his mouth. He got a necklace on. He in the robe holding up the Bible. People automatically know exactly what we're trying to do with the character. And I haven't been making comics a long time, but I've never seen people react like that to a character, especially in our community. Somebody that they instantly relate to, and they know why you're telling the story with this character. So it's just we had to get the preacher in the book eventually, and y'all know we do a podcast. Hopefully we'll be able to get Dana on there. In this next season, trying to make something happen.
Yeah, I heard about that.
trying to make something happen for season 4. But Morgan does incredible voices with the preacher and with Trespass and with all these villains, and we just enjoy telling stories about them, and we're gonna keep trying to have fun and kind of educate at the same time if we can.
That's what's up. JD talk about Moana got a new camera and she also got a new co-host apparently. Yeah, JD. So Dana's in cosplay. It was a promise we made to our Kickstarter backers when we hit the goal of our campaign. We're still going though. So we got a whole other things, bunch of stuff that we want to give y'all. So keep the love coming.
Absolutely.
But we're not here to talk about at least not right now. We talk about Lumberjax. So.
Yes, we are.
We here for all that. We here to help y'all promote. Y'all helping us promote, and that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do.
Yes.
So if you have not already given to Moana, I don't want to. I'm already banned, so I got to watch what I say. But that ain't right. Okay, just fix that. All right.
Dana, who are you cosplaying as Luna from Sailor Moon, or is it the one from Blue Exorcist?
Luna.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was thinking in my brain. I was like, yo, I think she's okay. Cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
The ears are supposed to be purple, but when they got sent to me and it arrived yesterday, it was a different shade of purple. So I was like, I went and picked up some black ones. I'm like, I need them for tomorrow.
Hey, that's a cosplayer for you. You gotta adapt and overcome. You gotta be able to be flexible on the spot.
Exactly.
Y'all are way too talented for me. I couldn't possibly.
Hey, I'm still new to this. I'm nowhere near the level of these other cosplayers. I've only been cosplaying for not even a full year yet.
Hey, people go hard, man. I've seen people build full suits of armor. Like,
you follow Eric Duran
and everything.
I can't remember what his his name is skipping me, his cosplay thing, but yeah, I be watching him and Night Mage, and I'd be like, where did they be storing all this stuff? Because their cosplays are huge.
Yes, they have a whole storage shed. Some of them got like special places in the house, or they have the garages dedicated just to cosplay. And I'm like, look, I've only done this for less than a year, technically, so I only have this one drawer that's got my stuff.
Right. Before you know it, you're gonna have a whole. It'll be the whole dresser, and then it'll be the whole room.
Yeah, I was about to say
6 months will be the whole room. You don't even know.
Yes.
JD said he could see me with the furry ears. I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, if it's gonna get some pledges, I'll go buy some furry ears right now. Y'all just
Morgan be talking.
And it comes with the tail too, so he can put the tail on too.
Morgan be talking. He said that he willing to do stuff.
A little taller too. See.
I mean, I guess. I guess.
No, Morgan be saying he willing to do stuff, but he ain't.
I'm not sure. Yeah, no, I don't really want to do that.
You can do the slow crawl like the Janet Jackson video, like that.
Yeah, no,
he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it.
That doesn't sound intriguing at all to me.
Morgan ain't about that life. He talk a lot of mess, but he ain't about that life.
Brother. Now you just doing that because you know how I respond to
Morgan ain't about that life. Nah, he say he want these pledges. He talking about he want to get the $50,000 and I'm like, listen, I can tell you how to get it, bro. Yeah. We can make it happen. But he ain't about that life.
He needs
all right, what you want? What am I supposed to do? What I need to do
about that life? He's too scared to get banned again to do anything. You know, a little edgy.
Have you been banned 4 times in 6 months? I mean,
as long as he keeps it PG-13, he can call. He have the half STEMI package for $700.
Man, when I wake up, I wake up and I'm at PG.
And then you have it, double on black. That if somebody got the 2800, they could go ahead and get the full Monty for you. You with ears and a tail and doing the low crawl, and then also the lumberjack outfit while you're glistening and everything and stuff like that. For the whole, if you pledge $2,800, you'll get all that from Morgan.
I'm glad that you went ahead and laid all that out there. I mean, I thought, and I'm glad that you explained the full Monty because I thought you were talking about something else. So I'm very glad that you went into detail and made that clear. Thank you.
See, I told you we're keeping it PG-13. Now, if you want a special STEMI package that go beyond PG-13, that's on you and the pleasure.
Listen,
you got to decide that in DMs. You can always do that.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I'm getting lent out again. I'm trying to choose my words.
This is your Kickstarter, bro. Okay. It ain't like we doing it for Ace Blade. This for Lumberjax, bro. This is all you.
See, y'all got Brad ready. Y'all got Brad ready to unpledge now. See, you see what y'all started? That man don't want to see me in cat ears playing meow and stuff, bro. Like that's
Brad, you only would see that if you do the double on black pledge of the double STEMI package. That's the only way you'll see that, or you do the STEMI package for the 1,400. Anything below the half STEMI, you're not going to be privy to that. So, but if you want to pledge that much, go ahead. You can get those pictures.
Okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and put the STEMI package on the reward.
I didn't know there was a double STEMI package. So,
if somebody want to pledge $2,800 for the double STEMI, like I said, double on black.
Okay.
That's when they're going to get you with the cat ears and cat tail doing the Janet Jackson low crawl.
Oh.
Then have the lumberjack outfit with the glistening.
Okay.
Then they get the special lumberjack package of the barbecue sauce, the body wash, the holy water, the church fans, the tithing envelopes. And then you also get the lumberjack mouthwash. And that comes with the double STEMI package.
Okay, all right.
And then that is only the top, the very top of what you get. There's a long list, but if you want to give that $2,800, you know what? Well, Mark can't do it right now, but me or Danny will DM you and let you know what all you get for $2,800.
It is a long list. I will definitely second. It is a long list. That is, I can definitely condone it. And
unlike some of the other packages, the double on black do not have a limit of the number of packages that you can sell.
Okay.
So if you and all your girlfriends want to get the double on black package, it's one of y'all deep.
Thank you, Al. Yes, thank you, Al. No food stamps.
No food stamps. It
No
must
food
be
stamps.
U.S. dollars.
Yeah.
Now, if you're in another country, we will convert your money into what it is in U.S. dollars for It's $28 in U.S. dollars.
Okay.
I'm not messing with y'all.
Look, I don't know what's happening. I just assume that Dana has already written all this stuff out. Because if she's written it out, we could add it to the page right now, yo. I don't care.
Go ahead and send it to me. I'm gonna go ahead and add it in the rewards tiers.
I don't care. What's good, David?
Now, if it's going to entice you to do the $2,800 package, the picture for that package will be me in this cosplay.
The HBO Max password. I might.
No.
I mean, look, David, I'm kind of pressed on that right now because Danny's got that on lock. So
yeah, I got the HBO Plus. I got the password. You can't. I
don't even know. I have no idea how many people have my HBO password right now. Like I don't even know anymore.
Hey, just know that me and the kids watched Godzilla versus King Kong, and we thought about you the whole time, man. We was like, man, Morgan's so nice. We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you.
I'm happy to help my nieces and nephew, man. You know,
hey, man, we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
I'm very happy to help them.
Yo, man, I've been bringing that thing up, man. It's like they got good movies on there. They got some good movies on there, man. For real.
Crypto. Okay.
Yes, I was talking about crypto. You know, are you accepting crypto money? You know, that is a question.
I could be persuaded. You know what I mean? Like I mean, if it's, I could do crypto. But wait a minute. Crypto has some stuff I don't really understand. I'm gonna let Dana handle that part because I don't. Okay. I'm not up on the crypto.
I just need to know yes or no if you accepting crypto, and then we can talk to them in the DMs.
Only Bitcoin.
All right.
Only Bitcoin.
Only Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin is the one that we'll rock with right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Bitcoin.
Now I do know they have the Wakanda money. I can't remember the actual crypto name for it. Are you accepting from Wakanda?
They got Wakandan crypto?
Yes,
I will always accept anything from Wakanda.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, all of that's on the table.
That Blockbuster video coin?
Wait, I don't like how that sounds from the beginning. It's called the Blockbuster video coin. It's gonna be all the rage. Do you also have some land in Florida to sell me or some swampland?
Question. Now, I was going to be another part. I was like, if any of y'all got like islands that you're willing, if you know anybody that is willing to give up an island of Hawaii for this pledge, me and Moana will talk to you offline. Okay. But any islands, we'll talk to y'all about that for the value of the double on black. Gold bars, as long as we verify they are real, we will accept those also.
Definitely accept gold. Definitely.
And pure diamonds.
Yes.
We will accept those with perfect clarity and
definitely.
And no blood diamonds. No blood diamonds. We do not accept those.
Yeah, there's no question. We will definitely accept diamonds. Send as many diamonds as you want. Not the blood diamonds, if you can. Yes. But I
heard of that. I've heard of that NFT art, man. People spending big money on that stuff.
No question.
That's another thing I'm not I'm not too sure about.
I'm about to draw some NFTs. Don't even worry about
it. Make it happen.
I'm gonna draw some
people
NFTs.
In the audience that don't know what NFT are, can you please fill that in so their imagination don't go wild and think that's something attached to the double and black package?
No, that's not the double steady package. That NFT is, I think it's called non-fungible art. It's like a digital art. It's like Bitcoin, but in art. Like it's a digital art that you create and sell to somebody, and it's like, I know y'all heard last week where people were sharing sports highlights. People were paying for sports highlights, like to own sports highlights and stuff like that. So like a special Michael Jordan sports highlight, they would buy for $10,000, and anytime anybody uses it, they get money back on or whatever. But
I got a Michael Jordan highlight they can have. I got it fresh off YouTube. I got it fresh off YouTube. They can have it right now. Just let me know. I look, whatever it's gonna take for, you know what I mean, Moana and them already, you know, funded. Whatever it's gonna take for us to get funded, bro, I will go and pull all the Michael Jordan highlights now.
Hey, Mike Watson offered push-ups. Like, we might have to start doing push-ups on camera. We might have to start working out.
I'm fine with that.
Thank you, Katie.
I'm fine with doing push-ups on camera, bro. I have no qualms.
Drop and give me 20.
Maybe if we get you to, you know, one of your stretch goals could be that you actually dress up in that lumberjack outfit and miss yourself as you're glistening and take a picture.
I'm trying to get you to dress up, bro.
Absolutely.
I see what's going on.
I'll do that.
I'm not saying hit your goal. This is going to be a stretch goal. So it's like after you hit goal, be like, all right, everybody, when we hit, let's see, what's your goal? It's how much?
4,500.
4,500. So then you're going to be like, all right, if y'all get us to 5,500, I will dress up as a lumberjack with myself glistening, with my shirt open. And
I'll got to be part of it.
Share a digital picture with all of the backers.
Got to be glistening.
I'm pretty sure that every male
with the axe, and you
every male in here right now is very uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure.
But that would be a lovely gift for you to give to your sister, your friend, anything, you know, any of your female counterparts that will be honored to be bestowed upon that. Look, there's your axe. There you go.
Half the axe. Danny broke it.
Yeah,
so,
it broke.
Yes.
It can be fixed though.
There you go.
It can be
fixed. You really went and got a prop for me to do this, huh?
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm so serious.
We will also get the special, you know, outfit too. Oh, trust and believe. I'll do the announcement to our cosplay community. They're gonna be like, and then they're gonna like, what? New cosplay.
Is that the cosplay card?
Oh, okay. We need lumberjack boots. Okay, this is where I can get it. Yeah.
Is that the cosplay call? I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was noise.
Don't leave us, Brad.
Tell Mike Morgan is acting up over here. So,
I didn't even.
It really is Dana though. It's really Dana that's acting up.
I'm about to say I literally am sitting here saying yes. I do that.
Encourage and try to get people to help him make it go. So I was giving him the options to help him make his goals.
Right, incentives. I love it.
Exactly, because Moana knows when we were planning our Kickstarter, it's like, all right, what incentives can we come up with? And I was like, ooh, what about this? What about that? What about this? So I just know from when Morgan was on the podcast with us and seeing how the ladies were responding in the chat, I'm trying to let the ladies know because they asked for this. And I am trying to help them get what they want. And especially if it's tied to the dollar amount to help Morgan make his goals. So if these ladies want to pay that money, we're going to bestow it and let it rain down upon him.
Oh my God.
Him hit his stretch goals. Yes.
I stretch them.
Jill, yes. My counterpart, we have several others that will, you know, testify that they are about that game. And if we offer that, we can have a special Morgan tier for those that want to be bestowed upon those pictures of Morgan in that lumberjack outfit. And get that body wash with Morgan's picture in his lumberjack outfit. And take a shower and see Morgan right there.
Amen.
Yes.
And then when they want to use their mouthwash, they can pick up their lumberjack mouthwash.
Preach,
and look upon Morgan and be like, I'm so glad I pledged.
Preach,
I need a fan.
You can, all the ladies of the world, if you want to see that of Morgan, and you want this, let Danny know so he can add this tier for you. Because
Uh-uh.
we are about
Wait.
you, ladies.
Hold on,
And
stop.
we want to bestow that upon you.
Oh, stop. Don't come in my inbox. Y'all gotta wait till Morgan get back. My wife is upstairs.
We don't know
and she ain't
how long that's going to last, though.
Tiana ain't gonna understand. Tiana not gonna understand what's going on right now. And I can't risk it. I can't risk it. My wife, she's no, I can't. Just pledge and then wait for Morgan to get back out of Facebook.
That's why you have to have a special Gmail account that's going to be lumberjack@gmail.com. You email that email. Because we don't know how long Morgan will be on Facebook once he comes back. So if we have that email address, they can all send email to that email address.
Ooh.
I am speechless again. I don't know what to say. It is sad that I don't actually know how long I'll be back when I do get back. I have no clue because
I started a
until you purge your friends list to get rid of the person who is starting this crap. It's going to happen again. So until you purge, let the purge begin. You need to post a picture from the movie The Purge and said the purge is about to begin.
I would enjoy doing that. I enjoyed The Purge, so I would definitely do that. But I have to wait a minute. Let me find the siren because if the siren's not going,
it needs to sound off to let them know it is time. And if you're not right with God, you about to get eliminated.
Yes.
Is that me? That's not me.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
Oh.
I was like, whoa.
Are you watching? You watching The Rifleman? What you watching?
Oh my god.
I was trying to bring up the sound effect, but it hit me with the ad.
Bruh, that was strange. I was like, man, what is that? You're right, Brad. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm allowed to do anymore. I very seriously feel like when I come back, I think I can come back tomorrow night at 8. Or 8 thereabout, sometime tomorrow night.
Exactly. The purge has begun.
They sincerely might ban me again. Like I feel like if I get up and say, hey, good morning, everybody, I love you guys, I might get banned. I don't know what to say on Facebook anymore.
When you come back, you need to say, for all that just recently happened, a purge is about to begin. And if you're not right with me and you know, and all that, this page will now be for friends and family. Please go to Lumberjack, whatever, by Morgan Iverson page on Facebook for anyone that is interested in the Kickstarter and my page. But this account would now be friends and family. And if you're not one of those, I appreciate your support, but please go to the page and you will get an invite to be part of the page.
Brad, I'm scared to smile. Okay. If I smile, that might be taken as a threat as well. So I'm just going to, I can't just have the straight face on either. Because that's definitely
that's threatening too.
Facebook say a happy black man. There's something wrong with him.
Something's wrong.
Is a trick.
Something's
a trick.
You need to get rid of those trolls.
Something's amiss.
It's time to purge.
I don't know what to do anymore, man.
But for real, that's what I heard people do. They start deleting people who they like, friends that you don't know, like people that you don't know are really, cool with you.
Exactly.
Just start deleting them. Just start deleting people. I mean, I know you got 2,000 people on your friends list, but some of these people.
That's a lot of deleting.
But like I said, before he does that, go ahead and create your page for Lumberjack. Go ahead and invite everybody on your friends list to that page, and then give them about a day or two, and then you start removing folks after that. Oh, so man. That way they already have the invite to your page, and then you can be able to post like you want to, because like my personal profile except for my friends and family or people that I actually know. Anybody else, they get the quarterly post, which I just saw most recently, says if I took a picture of you at a con, if you just saw me on the podcast and you're just curious, or you just see me in cosplay and you're trying to be creepy, here is my links to my pages and follow those.
Well, man, I be seeing these cosplayers. I don't know how y'all do it because I be wanting to fuss people out for y'all. I be seeing these people commenting on y'all's posts. I'll be like, bro, I couldn't deal with it. I'd be done cuss somebody out.
Yeah, luckily, like I said, after I first started doing it, like I said, it's only been about a year, and not even 24 hours after I posted my cosplay pictures. Yeah, I already had people creeping, and luckily I had already established my cosplay page, so it was separate. So they were messaging through my cosplay page, and I'm like, yeah. And I said, this is nowhere near what the popular cosplayers go through. I just got started.
Are you on TikTok, Dana?
Yes, I am.
Do I follow you already? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. I know I'm following Morgan and you. I don't know if you're following me back.
Let me see. What is it?
Denique cosplay.
I'm following. I followed back. Al, yeah, you're right, and that's the conundrum that I'm in. But like I said, I think when I come back, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to do what Dana's talking about, but I'm also going to do a video explaining it. But also, like, I'm just getting ready to have to expand the brand and separate things.
Yeah.
So the people that have been following me for commentary on things or, hot takes or, whatever. Cause I have all kinds of conversations on my page all the time. So, or polls or something, you know what I mean? So like, and I'm definitely going to carry those things on to, podcast form and stuff like that. So I just have to figure out what my name is going to be across social media, and then I'll go from there. Cause at this point it's just getting too much, man. And it really is. I mean, I got a great network of friends on Facebook, in the indie community that, me and Danny have both built over time. Mm-hmm. And I'm not, but I will look, I've already talked to them. I'm like, look, man, don't be surprised if you see me post and I'm like I'll share a story, but I'm not going to caption it. You know what I'm saying? Like normally I would caption, like if I see a news story I think is crazy, normally I would caption it with my thoughts on it. I'm not doing that anymore. But a lot of times if I don't do that, people will message me privately and say, yo, what do you think about this? And then so what I'm gonna do is say, I'm gonna just make a separate, not a Facebook page. I'm gonna make a separate platform for me to discuss those things. Yeah. And then stuff for comics. If we're talking about comics, but that's what I'm saying. One of the times I got banned was for a comic book conversation. Me and Javon talking about, he said Killmonger was a coward, and me and him were arguing about it on Facebook. And I said something. I said something, but it wasn't like.
Don't be honest. You said something racist.
Oh my God! No, I didn't, bro. No, I didn't. It's that's why it's so egregious. It's like somebody I know it's somebody that's like just reporting whatever.
Yeah.
And it's sad that Facebook, that it's the algorithm is so weak that literally you can get reported for pretty much anything and get kicked off.
Yeah.
So I mean, and then I got my friends that like just go all the way in on people, you know what I'm saying, and say whatever they want to the degrees that I don't and would not, and they're good, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not hating on it at all because those are my people, you know what I mean, but it's time for me to expand that anyway, so it's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I mean, hopefully, we get this Kickstarter funded. It'll help us do that faster. So that's
go ahead and make yourself your YouTube page so you can have those little conversations on there, and then post that and keep it totally separate.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna do. And I mean, since the script for Lumberjax 3 is already written too, so I can start discussing that every now and again. And I mean, like it, It's coming. I have a plan. I'm gonna write it down and I'm gonna just start executing. This week is busy. Like I think we have a show every day, but Thursday and Sunday right now as it stands, which is a good thing. It's a really good thing. But I'll find time. I'll find the time to do it. The life of it. Yeah, it is. I just agree with what that boy say. Hey, I agree, man. But I wouldn't trade it though. Like I wouldn't trade anything because that's one of the things that I enjoyed the most about making Lumberjax is one of the things I enjoy the most about making comics is the ability as a creator to steer where you want to go versus, you know what I mean? Like that's something that like me and Danny have talked about that before. Like we get picked up by like, you know, Netflix or, you know, one of the companies that can, you know, take it and either animate it or make it into movies or whatever. It would be really hard with the characters that we have established right now. There's no chance that I'm gonna hand over creative control. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. I don't care how much money's on the table. I couldn't do it. Like I could not hand over creative control for Lumberjax because
they're just gonna trash it.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Gotta do like the creators behind Avatar. You like my product, you give me rights and let me do what I do. And that's what they end up doing. Now they build their own universe now. So
that's what I'm saying. It would have to be that type of thing because it means too much. The story means too much to me, and where the story is driving to means too much to me too. And like I said, I said this last night on Chat and Draw. Like me and Danny have. People don't understand, like, it's not a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fourth wall, like, we literally have all of our stories are interconnected. The origin novels are interconnected. The comics are interconnected. The Super Shorts podcast are interconnected. So everything works and is recycling and driving into another story. So if you listen to the Super Shorts podcast, you're going to see that come up in the comments or you know, a movie that we do or whatever. All of that stuff just recycles into each other. So, like, we literally have, like, 10 years worth of content to write comics and podcasts and all kinds of stuff to fill that stuff out. So exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because as a creator, I wish that I could draw or paint like you, Katie. Because again, if I had talent on that level, I promise you I would not use words. I would never use words. You would only address me as king, and I would only respond to you with paintings. That's it. Tyler Perry is also looking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That there's so many people out here that are looking for content that if you're consistent with your work and you're good, it's only a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? And if not, you just create your own lane. And that's where we're at in the comic world right now. If you're consistent, and you're good, everything else is gonna come. And that's what like I said, when me and Danny talked about this, it was like, bro, creative control is off the table. Like, because I know full facts. Danny's not gonna be like, yeah, go take Ace Blade and run with it. Ain't no way. Yeah, there's no chance. You know what I mean? Like now we could create some characters for you to go run with. All right, Katie, don't say that. Yeah, we could start coming up with story ideas right now. But yeah, like I love being a creator more than, you know, breath. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a gift. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not trying to be who you are. You just are who you are. And like how Katie was saying, like every character that you create, or at least I can speak for me. Every one of my characters has a part of me in them. So like I don't know about the preacher. I don't know if I have.
I heard some of your message at church. Listen, it's in there somewhere.
Yeah, no. How much, if any, of Lumberjax is based on you? Yeah, that's there's quite a bit for those who get the origin novel. I've been telling people that for a long time. For anybody that has extra questions about Lumberjax, I'm doing the comics like that on purpose. So the questions that you have are answered in a novel, and we did this is the real novel. Like it's not You know what I'm saying? Like it is a real novel, like Barnes and Noble's type. And definitely there are large, whether it's a thought process that I might have, a thought process that I've had at some point, a belief that I have, whatever. There's all kind, and it's spread throughout Lumberjax. It's spread throughout DL, his Oracle. It's spread throughout. Definitely, me and Danny laugh about this all the time. Like Trespass, I can conjure Trespass at any given time. You know what I'm saying? And it's because I think Trespass is the Bull City side of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm from Durham. We call Durham the Bull City, and it has its own reputation. And I mean, I can do Trespass at any point in time, and I think it's because he's the gully side of me. I don't know if everybody knows what gully means, but gully means like hood, street, tough or whatever. The Preacher, I'm gonna have to think about that one. Because The Preacher is a very I can't wait for y'all to read number 2 so you can see what I'm talking about. Between issue number 2 and number 3, you will see what I'm talking about with The Preacher. If you haven't listened to the Super Shorts podcast, The Preacher's on Super Shorts podcast, and you definitely get a glimpse into how he thinks and approaches things in those episodes. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of me in Lumberjax for sure. I would say the biggest thing is his drive for justice by any means. Like, I definitely, because I don't like double standards on any regard. Like, if the first thought that came to my head, I can't say because I don't know when Facebook will ban me, but it wasn't anything crazy. It's just like, I don't like double standards for men, between men and women. Like, I don't like for like, if a guy is considered to be promiscuous, but a woman is considered to be trollop, I don't think I'll get kicked for that. I don't know, but like
guys are celebrated for it, but women are
that's BS.
Yeah,
that's BS. And if it's flip flop the other way, it's BS to me. You know what I'm saying? Like either way it goes, it's BS. Like you cannot do it both ways. I understand that, the common traditional cookie cutter thought process for women is that they're supposed to be this and they're supposed to be that. And likewise for men, like they're supposed to be this way, they're supposed to be that way. And I think that's where a lot of people get into trouble, because if you're doing that and you're putting gender roles on people, if that's not how they're naturally built, now you started judging that person and treating them differently based on some societal concept that has nothing to do with them. Nothing. It has nothing to do with who they are, what they aspire to do. You know what I'm saying? Who they love. None of that. And now you can put all of that stuff on them that you have no right to put on them. And I don't want to say just American society. I mean, in the world, period. But definitely in America, we do that entirely too much. And that's something I just believe in strongly. Like, I can't stand people putting double standards on people. But it still goes back to just equality, like justice across the board. And Jax is very much so driven by that, but you'll learn in the novel why. You know what I'm saying? Because of the things that he went through in his life are what led him down that path. And it's also the reason that he's struggling so much. The more the stories go on, you see him fighting with what his mantle is, destiny, whatever you want to call it, versus what he actually wants to do, because he wants no parts of it. he wants no parts of it. And that's another thing that I hope to connect with other people, because I think a lot of us have that. I know I did. I mean, I loved writing when I was a little kid, but I went away from it. I didn't get back into loving writing until Danny wrote that novel. He wrote the Ace Blade novel and sent it to me and asked me to read it. And I was astonished first that he had published a novel, because I didn't know that was possible. And then I read the novel and it was really good. Like, I was just happy that I knew him, because it was really, like, for people that don't know, I'm not I'm cynical. I'm a cynical person. So I'm not gonna tell Danny it was good if it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? If it was, I don't care I don't care how. Like to me, the best form of friendship is when you can be honest with each other. So
yeah,
don't ask me my opinion if you don't want it. Because if you get mad at me later, I'm gonna laugh at you if you get mad. I'm like, bro, you okay? And then don't ask me again after that. Now, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna be a butthole about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be a butthole unless it has to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Unless it had to be done. I don't know why you don't have it, man. It's on Amazon. If you type in Danny J Quick on Amazon, you can get it there. I don't know if he has any copies. It's probably better to buy a copy from him because the royalties on Amazon are trash.
Yeah.
Like trash. So I mean, it's probably better to buy it from him. Or you can wait until the Ace Blade Kickstarter, and I'm 100% sure it'll be a tier on there. I can add it as a tier on the Lumberjax one because the novels are directly related. So if you read the Ace Blade novel and then read the Lumberjax novel, they directly tie into each other in more ways than I'm trying not to spoil anything. But trust me, they tie into each other, and they tie into all the comics, and they tie into the Super Shorts podcast. That's what I'm saying. Like everything that we do ties into each other. Even the little short films that Danny's done already, still fourth wall something. So yeah, definitely get the novels because they are the foundation for the universe.
Yeah, that's good. I didn't know there was novels too, so
Mhm.
I'm in the fridge.
That was the first thing. The first thing that was put out for Fourth Wall was the Ace Blade novel. That was the first thing that was before there was an Ace Blade number one. Like me and Danny, when we first started, me and Danny were going to cons with no comics. we literally had a table with we had no comics on the table. It was just us, and we had like some pinups. Danny had his novel, and I had a short story. So before the Lumberjax novel was done, I did the first 7 chapters, and we had that as the short story. It was the first 7 chapters, and then I wrote the rest of the book. It took me like 5 years to write the rest of the book because writer stuff. And and I mean, for those that like, I have a son that has special needs, so like the early years were rough. You know what I'm saying? Like with stuff going on with him too. So that was another thing that, like, you know, even when you get in the mood where you want to write, something could go crazy, and then I had to go deal with that. So it took me a long time to finish it, but I was glad to do it. But yeah, I always tell people that if we're at a con and we have the novels, get the novels, because it's gonna end up being like I think I said this last night, like the way that we did the novels and like the Super Shorts podcast is kind of like how Marvel did Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the end credit scenes for Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Like how you sit at the end of the Marvel movie and don't miss that because you already know what it is. that's pretty much what we're trying to do. Like some of the stuff that you hear in the Super Shorts podcast is going to be huge in the universe. It's just a matter of time with us putting the comments out. That's why we're trying to blow these Kickstarters out, because the more money we make, the quicker we can put it out. And that's the goal. It's not for us to hoard it and go, you know, get a Maserati or something. If somebody gifted me a Maserati, I would sell it and do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I have no interest in a Maserati whatsoever. So I would take it and I would sell it immediately. And then me and Danny would be full-time doing this, because that's the goal. Our goal is to be doing this full-time, creating stories and using all the mediums that we want to get into to do that. So
yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to check that out, because I'm a novel person before, you know, like that's my jam, my true, like I love reading books.
Yeah,
obviously I love comics too, but for me, it's always been books. I grew up in a library pretty much, so
yeah, I'm like that.
Do y'all have a store, like your own store, similar to like how Greg and Marcus have, that you have the novels and you can get autographed copies of both novels, also getting some of the comics that's already been released after the Kickstarters, having that one spot that you control it, you handle the profits, versus like a Amazon that only gives you like 10% or something?
Amazon is so trash. I mean, so we have the comics and the novels. we sent some novels to Short Fuse because y'all know we're with Short Fuse. So you can go to Short Fuse Media Group's website and get any of the comics because they're our partners. So they handle the distribution for that. If you go to their website, place the order, they'll ship it out. I don't know if we have any novels in stock there, but if we don't, we can order them and send them to them. Or you can go to fourthwallpros.com. That's our website, www.fourthwallpros.com, and you can go and get. If you order the novel there, then we'll order the copies from Amazon because I'm out of the copies of novels, but I can order them from Amazon and then ship them out, and that gives us a chance to sign them if people want them signed.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, right now, since the Kickstarter is going on, I would just say go to the Kickstarter and get it there.
Yeah,
that's true, Katie.
Yeah, I agree. But
Amazon doesn't need the profits as much as the writers do.
They're
the artists.
Their royalties are like, man,
like you supporter, like buy direct. That's what I always say.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's far better. I mean, because after shipping, we all know how shipping is. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? That shipping is varying like crazy, especially since COVID happened. So, you know, it helps versus, like I said, unless you like get it on Kindle. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Kindle sells like $3.99 or something like that. But I mean, if a lot of people bought it, I guess that would add up. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Danny just said he had to get the. I don't know what happened.
Because I know he turned his video off and then all of a sudden he was gone.
Yeah, he's racist. It's okay.
Yeah, I was waiting for my song.
Exactly. Maybe he's gonna come back for the later on to be able to play it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm assuming it's probably something with the family.
Yeah.
For him to have to go like that. So, but yeah, I mean, go ahead.
Yes, someone mentioned that the other day on Chat and Draw too. I've seen a lot of people ask about, are you going to have an audiobook version of the novel or your comics?
We are going to do audiobooks for the novels. They are real novels, so it's going to be a big undertaking to produce it. But we definitely are going to do that, both for the Ace Blade and the Lumberjax novel. The comics, we can. If people want us to do audio for the comics, yeah, definitely, we'll do it. Because we already do the podcast, so shoot, same thing. I mean, when we write the scripts together for the podcast, or at least we did the last 2 seasons. The last 2 seasons were the first time we did like a full story. The other ones we were like kind of challenging each other, not challenging each other like in a bad way. Like we would, like Danny would write something like season 3. Season 3 we wrote. By like Danny would do an episode about something random, and then I just had to pick up from where he left off and continue it. So like, and we were just challenging each other to write something that was going to be dope, and then trying to make it cohesive. So the whole season, but we wanted it to be like a full narrative for the season, because the other ones were like one-offs. Like if you listen to season 1 and season 2, it's just like one-shot episodes per character. So like if it's Ace Blade in that one, then it's Ace Blade as a one-shot. It's not like a connected story to the second episode. It's just like a one-shot for that character. So season 3 was the first time that we did like a full narrative that everything ties into. In season 4, we literally wrote together. We just got on Google Docs and we wrote it together. We came out with our we did a full background brainstorm, all of that. And we loved the season. Like we can't wait to put it out. But it's, man, this year is gonna be it's really good. You know what I'm saying? Because we're really busy this year. With all the stuff that we want to get out. So that's why we're trying to. The more, like I said, the more money we can make on the Kickstarters, the quicker we can get everything out that we're already doing. So we're really excited about doing that. And the audiobook, I would definitely work on that this year because I enjoy voice acting anyway. So there was a time when I did a novel where I did chapter 1 on my YouTube page, but I couldn't decide if I wanted to just read it straight through or if I wanted to actually voice act. So I think I was like going in between the two. I think I was voice acting for part and then like just reading regular for other parts. So I still have to make a decision on that. But I want to sound like Jeremy Irons or something.
I love Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, Jeremy Irons narrated The Alchemist. That's one of my favorite books, and he was phenomenal. But the other thing that I really loved about it was the fact that it showed me another way of narrating. That he's not trying to do voice inflections of a woman. You know what I'm saying? He'll just soften his voice so you know that it's a woman past the name or whatever. And because I listen to so many audiobooks, like that's another reason I'll do the audiobook, because I'm an audiobook head. Like, there's no chance that I would have read. There's no chance that I would know half of the stuff that I know if it took me sitting and having a book in my hand. No chance. It's no way. I don't have it in me. Hook me up if you do one. I'll be that's what's up, Brad. I'm gonna remember that, man. Look, they are novels. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want anybody to think that this is like a 100-page
chapter 14.
Yes. That's what I'm telling you. Like, I'm telling you now, this is not like 100-page nothing. Like, I think both novels are like, I know Ace Blades is like 300 and something, and I know mine is like 300 something at least. Nice. So they're full novels. So it might take us a while to do them, but we're gonna do them.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great for like people who drive a bit for work. They can listen to it as they're driving, because I know that's where a lot of people do the audiobooks, is just listening while they're driving, or if they're in an industry that's what they do to pass time while they're working and stuff like that. Then have audiobooks, have them for sale, and people get that and listen to it through whatever channel you want the audiobooks to be played through.
That's when we do the audiobooks, we'll figure out what platform to put it out on. Like with the podcast, we're on Spotify, iTunes, Spreaker. Like, I think the only one we're not on is SoundCloud, and I can't remember why. But pretty much everywhere else you listen to podcasts, the Super Shorts podcast is there. So it probably will be something like that, or maybe Patreon. I don't know yet, you know what I'm saying? But I do know that we're definitely going to do it. And the next season of the podcast, like, I'm telling you, like, we're really excited about it. I actually have the cover for it. It's just got to get colored. It's I don't know if I can't show that. Can I?
Yeah, we don't want too much team spoiler alert. They get crap about that too.
Yeah, I'll wait on that. But yeah, we had a cover for season 4, but it's the story that I'm excited about getting out there, because of what it's dealing with, and I love villains. So to me, your story is only as good as your villain. So that's why Joker's the man. Like,
yeah, that's right.
You might think Joker's crazy or whatever, but look, that guy has no superpowers, just like Batman. So I guess that's why they are made for each other, because both of them have nothing going for them. Like, neither one of them have any superpowers whatsoever. Daddy tried to say Ace Blade doesn't have any superpowers either, but that's not true. I won't reveal what a superpower is right now. I'm anti-team spoiler alert. That's Danny to be telling everything.
Exactly. I'm about to say, are you gonna take the reins from Danny?
Nah, nope, absolutely not. Danny is intent on killing the preacher off. and I'm intent on killing Gutshot off. For those who have read Ace Blade, you know who Gutshot is. If you listen to Super Shorts podcast, you know who it is. But when you read the novel, you will know exactly. You will know exactly why I want to kill Gutshot off. Batman and the Joker, when the rich and the
In the board cosplay.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what that is, bro. And it's but the fact of it is that the Joker's such a well done character. You don't care. You know what I'm saying? And Batman too. Like, you don't care that they don't have powers. Yeah. Everybody thinks Batman has powers to a degree, and even though he doesn't have powers, you still like him. I mean, Batman's still like everybody's favorite superhero.
Yes, because he's relatable.
Exactly. And I think the Joker.
I relate being a billionaire. Yeah.
Oh snap. Okay, well, we don't need no stimmy package. You the stimmy package. we should have been funded already. Dang.
Exactly. I was like, if I relate to Batman, then we would be doing Kickstarters.
I think the part that you relate to Batman on is the
human aspect.
The him having past demons that he's trying to bring his best self forward to overcome. Mm-hmm. So, and he's constantly doing that, which is why Joker trolls him all the time, because he's tired of him trying to. That's their whole dynamic. I'm serious. That's their whole dynamic. Their whole dynamic is, Joker and more in the cartoons, in the movies. Mm-hmm. Joker always tells him, "You're not like them. You're like me. Stop doing that." Yeah. Just stop it. You're faking. Like, he tells him that all the time. Yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying. To me, that's a part. Like, the best TV. Some of the TV shows that I enjoy the most are the ones where the villains are so good. Like yeah. When I watched the movie I think I've seen that movie like twice. But Josh Hartnett made me hate him so much that if I saw him in the street, I might punch him. Like, legit. Like, I really hated him in that movie, bro. Like, and to me, that's when you're doing your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are doing your. When I forget that when I first watched Training Day.
Oh my goodness!
When I first watched Training Day, I literally thought Denzel had gone crazy. I was like, yo, I don't know if he's acting anymore. Like, this guy. I was like, this dude. And then I found out, like, the scenes where Denzel is riding in the car, mm-hmm. he ad-libbed like 70, 80% of that stuff. And I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, only beasts do stuff like that. Or Joaquin Phoenix in Gladiator.
Yeah.
You talking about hating somebody? Oh my God. Oh my God, man. And to me, those are the stories that grab me the most, or a story that conflicts me. A story that conflicts me, like Dexter. Dexter drew me in like this because literally we have an episode that I took the title of the episode from Dexter. So you know how Dexter has he talks about having a dark passenger, his want to in season 3, I did an episode called Dark. What did I call that episode? It was a dark something. It was something I can't remember what it is now off the top of my God dang it. Now I gotta look and see. But I did it based off of Dexter, because I loved the fact that I would be watching Dexter and want him to get caught. And then at the same time, be like, and then when they get ready to catch him, I'll be like, man, don't catch him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I spent the whole season, and then like the season with the Trinity Killer. Oh my God, man! Like, I'm a TV head. Like, I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love stories that can do that to me. Like, and that's what I strive to do. With The Preacher, that was one of my goals. One of my goals to The Preacher is to make you love him, and you should hate the fact that you love him, but I want you to love him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want his charisma to rub off. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I want because there's a message in it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a part of it. That's what I'm saying. Like when people read the comic, I hope that comes through. There's subtle stuff that I put in there on purpose that I hope people pick up on, because I'm talking on the surface and I'm also talking beneath it. What's up, J-Man?
J-Man to the house.
John, what's up, man? Yeah, so I mean, I'm really excited for people to read number 2, because I've been waiting to put the preacher, man. I've been waiting to put him out for a minute, especially because I really want people to, like, for people that watched the trailer for the Kickstarter, I hope they liked it. I loved every moment of doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I hope people feel some type of way. Danny, y'all think Danny's acting. He legit hates that guy. he legit hates the preacher, and I think it's because he's seen it before. You know what I'm saying? He's seen it before. He didn't like it when he saw it. Or he did like it, and he felt bad that he did like it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, J-Man.
Yes, he is still in jail.
I get released tomorrow night. Can you pick me up tomorrow night? What's up, John? What's up, man? Glad to see y'all drop in. Yes, I get out of Facebook jail tomorrow. I do need a ride. If anybody's, they did commandeer my car and all of that stuff. So, I might even have to write new stories. I don't know if they took those or not, but it's pretty bad. So any help you guys can give me, or if anybody can give me the keywords, the stuff to say and what not to say, please send me that, because.
And you need an anonymous tip line when you know if anybody spots anybody that is doing, reporting that stuff, you can anonymously tip, and then we will have you'll have some kind of prize for whoever that,
that's an awesome idea.
On whoever is doing the dirty work.
That is an amazing idea. I found the episode is season 3, episode 9. I named that episode "Savage Passenger," and when you listen to the episode, you will definitely know why. If you listen to just that episode, you'll know why. If you want the rest of the context for the episode, you need to listen for. Hey, thank you, Brad. Thank you, Brad. That's so kind of you, man. I appreciate. Don't make it like the Uber Eats though, bro. I don't want to smell like food as soon as I get home, unless. Never mind. It's cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Unless he's got a meal waiting for you, like a nice steak dinner in the
Yes.
car as you get in there,
Yes, I would do that. I would not eat it in the car while we're driving, because that's weird. But I would eat it as soon as I got home.
There you go.
If I still have a home. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I've been in Facebook jail so much now, I don't even know what the outside looks like anymore. What do normal people do on Facebook? I don't remember. The worst part about being in Facebook jail is that I can see everything that y'all do and I can't do anything.
Yeah.
People have been trolling me about this all week, literally, and I can't say anything to anybody.
Yeah.
Or if I do, I have to say something in Messenger, and then that's like, tattling or something, because everybody laughs. Like Greg got me yesterday. No, Greg got me this morning, and I messaged him, and he was busting out laughing, and I was like, I hate you. Ren trolled me all day yesterday, and then he trolled me.
He was.
I'm surprised that he's not in here trolling me right now. I really am. People are getting way too much enjoyment out of this. I agree, Jay. I've not seen the sunshine. I don't even know. I'm telling you, I don't even remember what it's like anymore. It's like watching kids play on the playground and you're not invited. But I mean, I'm glad you guys are having fun. Hopefully, sending folks over there to go pledge before.
Exactly.
That would be the best gift after I get out of Facebook jail. Coming home and I got. You don't even have to put the money on my books no more. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them for every little slide mark or anything is $10 towards the Kickstarter. So you need to add up all those remarks Ren made and say, all right, now that makes it that you have to pledge this level.
Lloyd, what did you do, sir? What?
5 years. Wow.
Bro, are you
Got put on a
His
life
Facebook-
sentence.
his Facebook page is on dark web.
That's
You got a dark web Facebook page.
maximum security.
I don't know what the F you was doing, but God almighty, 5 years, my guy.
That's before he went and opened up a new account, so it's probably still on lockdown.
Woo! That is impressive.
He got a lifetime sentence.
What you do? Set off a nuclear bomb?
Mhm.
Oh, he
account.
called somebody.
5 years for that though? I see people do that all the time.
Yeah.
You know
Like
what?
I said, that's somebody reporting that stuff.
Yes.
I'm telling you, man. Like I see people,
And it's still on lockdown 5 years later.
I see people talk crazy all the time, man. Like I really do. I see people talk crazy all the time, saying all kinds of crazy stuff, and that's why I was mad, because I was like, bruh, I'm not hating on my people, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, I know people that go in, you know what I'm saying, like really go in,
Yes.
and are out here frolicking, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not hating on them frolicking. I'm just saying why. But that's what makes me know, like when my other account
somebody
blocked,
did it.
when my other account got blocked, I was like, oh yeah, this is somebody. Like it has to be, because Facebook should have let me make a new profile altogether. You know what I'm saying? So for them to lock the other one, somebody was like, hey, no, he's out again. Go get him. Like it had to be. You got freaking Facebook feds everywhere. Let's talk about the Kickstarter pledge levels.
He ended up saying levels later, so he wants to know about the levels that you're offering on your Kickstarter. So tell these people that haven't been on the Kickstarter what things that they can look forward to, and about now. For those that really want to give money, we said earlier, if you join later, we will have STEMI package. So if you're willing to give up half your STEMI or double STEMI, because we know some of y'all got little ones and you're able to get double and triple STEMIs. So we're going to have some levels for you that if you want to give up those STEMIs for a good cause, for Morgan's Lumberjack, and you want to give the 2,800, we got a level just for you.
Hey, yeah, we do. I mean, we have a lot of rewards, man. We still have some early birds. We got a $20 early bird that will, I believe we're giving Lumberjax number 1, the physical copies of Lumberjax number 1 and 2, and the digital copies of Lumberjax number 1 and 2 at the $20 level. At the $35 level, we have that you can get those, and you can get a t-shirt, the Power by Any Means t-shirt. We have a $25 level that if you already have Lumberjax number 1, you could just get Lumberjax number 2, the digital and print, and you can also get a variant cover for Marcus Williams. We have all of the tiers are church themed. So for the preacher, we have a tier called Blessed Assurance that you can get your very own thing of holy water. You get holy water, a church fan with the character of your choice, and a tithing envelope with the preacher on it to make sure that you give to the ministry. The top tiers we have at the 150 level. I gotta look back. I know I have on one of the tiers we have a pop vinyl. The biggest tiers have you being able to get your own character created in the universe. And with that, we're going to send you 11x17 of your character that you create with the artist for Lumberjax number 2, Giacomo Guida. We're going to send you 11x17 of the character. You also get a cameo at one level on the Super Shorts podcast this coming season. And on another level, you get a full episode on the Super Shorts podcast this coming season, as well as get your character drawn and your very own variant cover with your character on that variant cover. So, and I'm talking about a full variant cover. I'm not talking about like a sketch cover that's just going to be your character. I'm talking about your character with a full background and everything else. So you'll have a one of one. You'll have a one of one cover, and if once things open back up, you want to take that joint to CGC, you're gonna be the most official of all officials. I mean, because there'll be nobody else in the world that has that cover of the comic. So, though that like from the bottom of the rewards to the top, those are the top. And we do have like I said, the pop vinyl. The first pop vinyl that gets made is mine. So I don't want anybody to get that confused. That joint is mine. I'm putting that up. And I'm gonna.
And that first cover you said it was also gonna be yours first too.
That is correct. That the Michael Watson also has a tier on there that the chat and draw cover that he drew last night. If you haven't seen it, oh my God! If you haven't seen it, go pledge and you'll see the updates in there. And I sent it in there last night. Or you can go to Most Epic Art. I think he did a video replay of him drawing it. It's fire. Like,
yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. You're gonna need that pledge level, getting them church fans once you see that, because you're gonna need to stand off. You're gonna need all the ushers for your lumberjack sheet to just put it over you when you pass out after seeing that cover. Because
I am telling you that one is fire. And so right now we have 3 variant covers. Which is, we had three covers altogether. We had a regular cover, we had a cover with Marcus Williams did of Lumberjax, which is the picture that we have up for the Kickstarter page, and then we also have the chat and draw edition. That Mike's got t-shirts too.
Here's one cover right here.
Yeah, that's the A cover. That's the I don't even want to say regular cover because it's so fire. You know what I'm saying? Like that is the official cover for Lumberjax number 2. The second cover is the.
Back up since they zoomed in on me. I wasn't prepared.
You look pretty prepared. Let me see if I can get. Yeah, the picture when you click on the page and the page comes up, the picture with Lumberjax looking back with the ass behind him looking like a whole mother freaking boss, that you can get that as a cover as well. Who watched Mike Agents of Nerdy last Friday? J-Man got called out by Midori. It was funny.
Yes.
I missed it. I don't know what I'll be doing. I might have to start popping in there so I can pick on Mike too and tell him to kill Carla. Man, I'll add it in there. I can get it made now. Don't play. If you want
the church pen and the holy water.
Hey, if you want to get a deacon lapel pen, I'm pretty sure I can get that done, man. Well, I mean, the preacher's protective detail. So he has an armor bearer. He has an armor bearer, and I don't know who all's been in church, but that always used to bother me when I was in church. When I was a kid, oh my God, man, I won't speak on that because I don't know who went to church and who didn't. But he has an armor bearer, but his special protective detail are called the Ministers of Defense. That's spelled DA space FENCE. So I can get you a pen because that's what they would be wearing. Me being favorite to my girl Christina got me called out.
Yes.
Hey, I mean, don't let them talk to you like that, Jay, man. You ain't gotta take that. But yeah, Lloyd, if you want a lapel pen, I can do that. I'm pretty sure I can figure that out. I got friends in a lot of different things. So if me and Danny can't make it ourselves, Danny had to get off. Yeah, he could have shown you the axe that he made at the house. He literally found some random wood at his house and made that axe. It was like 6 foot, like 3 axe. It was crazy.
He made it in time for you to do a photo shoot.
Oh man. Oh my God! Look, I told you, man. If people gonna get to the STEMI package, I will do it. Andrew, so Andrew wants some lapel pins too. All right, well, all right. I'm gonna have to. Let me start researching.
Yep. Have it as an add-on tier for people to add on, getting those pins, because a lot of people collect the little the little pins like that. Pin
I'm about to look into that right now. If people want them, I'll definitely get it made.
Yeah. What about buttons?
A button?
Yeah.
I'll look into that too.
You can make yourself.
That's true.
Your buttons you can make.
I am not that type of artist.
It's not about artists. You just need the little button maker, and it's just so like push down and.
I appreciate you, Lloyd, man. I appreciate you, man. You know, help us spread the word, man. We're off to an amazing start. Like I'm extremely grateful. You know what I'm saying, for how well, you know, things have been going. Like I think we had in the first 24 hours we were already past 50%. So I mean that was a huge deal, man. So I can't thank y'all enough for all the sharing and you know, telling people, like people were pledging yesterday and sharing it, you know, and making sure they told everybody else to go pledge. And I mean, we're up to 85 backers, and we're not even at 48 hours yet. So I mean, I'm really, you know, excited for how things are going. I hope y'all will help us continue to spread the word, because that, you know, that's the hard part about Kickstarters, man. Is, you know, people get tired of sharing and letting people know. And I know it's annoying when you see that little notification come up, but hey, there's always somebody else that might not know. And since I know all of us know somebody that loves comics, and since we on the Moana Nui podcast, you know, indigenous people of color, black, you know, wherever you're from, that's what we represent, you know what I'm saying? And I know that we have a strong following out here. So, and I know there's a lot. Now, we did just get featured on Black Sci-Fi earlier. That was a surprise to me, and I was very happy about that. You know what I'm saying? I was very happy about that. So, I mean, like I said, man, we are extremely grateful for how well we've already been doing, man. And thank y'all so much for everything that y'all did. I hope we don't wear out. I'm coming up with some more promos for the preacher. He was gonna give an Easter message, but I got, you know, he got put in jail with me, so you know what I'm saying. I couldn't put that out. I might put it out post mortem.
Yeah, I mean, and the other reason why it's so important for people to share and continuously do it is because we have to fight the Facebook algorithms. You know, like all the algorithms on different platforms. Like, I know there's tons of my friends that don't see nothing about what I'm doing. You know, because it's all based on engagement and all those things. So, like,
Andrew,
it's all driven by the likes.
Andrew, I don't know how many times you've seen me with Moana and Dana, but I don't try to fight them anymore. It's not a battle I can win, sir. It is. And the last time, I think Jill was in here busting my head too.
Yes.
So I mean, they were busting my head, and then Malachi came in for a little bit. Brian came in for a little bit. Like when I tell you they was on me, like it was like 7-on-1, and there was nothing I could do.
Malachi and Brian and
man, it was.
You were just missing Greg.
Yeah, and God help me if Greg had been there. It would have been entirely too much.
Paige.
What's good, Paige?
Paige.
And look, if making a STEMI package is gonna get us fun, look, like I said, man, the goal is once we get funded, hopefully we continue to let people know. I tagged Will Smith earlier today. You know what I'm saying? I look, if the goal is, man, whatever money we raise is going directly into the rest of the projects that we have. You know what I'm saying? It's recouping the funds that we spent to get the comic made, and then we're gonna take that money and turn it right back around and put it in Lumberjax number 3, Harlem number 1, Ace Blade number 5, The Ballad of the Black Rose, another comic that another comic idea I'm finishing, Solitary, my first like official horror kind of comic, but it's still connected in the Fourth Wall universe. So look, I'm telling you, man, like we got a lot of projects to do this year, not even counting the podcast, which we're gonna try and get Dana on voice acting. Yeah, like we got a lot of stuff to do this year, man. And we have people that's hitting us up to do collabs, and we're definitely down for it. But we just know we have a really full schedule this year to do what we want to do, which is an extremely good problem to have. So, like I said, like it's a blessing to have a community that loves each other like that. You know what I'm saying? And we just share among each other and just continue to like, you know, circle things around and continue to create and help each other create. So, you know what I mean? Like it really is. I think people know that, like, it's a real community. Like we're not, you know what I'm saying? Like this is not, it's no fake anything. Like, and it's real in the other way too. Like if you don't like somebody, I know of some pretty heavy dislike of as well. But it's all real, trust me. Moana, I was friends with Colin Strauss, one of the directors.
Nice.
Oh, snap, okay. Yeah, yo, look, like I said, man, the more look, all the help that you guys have given us so far, man, I very, 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 very sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. And all the sharing too. Anybody that, if you shared it on Facebook, if you said something to your friend, if you told your mom, if you told your dog, I don't, anybody that you told to try to help, man, I really appreciate it. And don't forget about Moana and them either, because they still alive too.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean, like it's that's what I'm saying. And I know the surgeon's coming up. The surgeon's coming up on the 12th. And if you're not jumping on the surgeon, I don't know what type of drugs you do, but you need to try some different ones. Ace Blade number, I'm not going to announce Ace Blade number 5 yet, because that would be something Danny Quick would do. But that's coming this year for sure. Hot Shot's coming. Hot Shot 11, I think it is.
Hot Shot trade.
Hot Shot got a trade coming out this year. My boy Juan Espinoza has a project out right now. He just got fully funded, I think, earlier today.
Yeah, I gotta get that.
And he was apprehensive about it. And I said, bro, I promise you got it, yo. And he was, you know what I mean, like he was mulling over. And I said, I'm telling you got it. He got funded in like a day, like a few hours after a day. Like, and I was so happy for him, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Brian and Malachi just had a really successful one.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of some more people that are alive right now. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all be breaking my pockets, man. Every time I wake up in the morning, somebody else is launching something else fire, man. I'm like, man, God, dog, man.
Yes.
I think Cap is
Exactly. That's why I said, I told Moana, y'all need to help me get some winning lottery numbers so I can hit this Mega Millions, because y'all be releasing it back to back, and it's like, ooh, I have to pick only 2 to 3 projects at a time, because
that's what I'm saying.
I got bills, and I like to eat, some food, and have somewhere to sleep.
Look, you can sleep with your very own. I should have put that picture up of the preacher that Ren did. That creepy chibi version of the preacher. Oh my God, man! I want to get that done as a pop doll so bad. Like that thing will scare every kid that comes within a 10-foot radius. It's gonna be awesome. Paige, yeah, that's Trespass you talk about. I love him too, man. Like that, he's definitely one of my favorite characters, especially to do voice acting for. I love Trespass.
Oh yeah, y'all need to check out Fox Chronicles also. And
Yep, and that joint is fire.
Yes,
and
that joint is fire. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's so many freaking great. It's a lot of great stuff out there, but it feels extremely awesome to know the people. You know what I'm saying? Like know them, not like know them in passing, but like know these people that are putting out this stuff work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's a big part of the podcast. The Moana Nui Podcast is so people know the creators and relate to people who are writing the stories.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my sis does excellent. She's had all these freaking She's had all these boss people come on already, but I'm like, man, my sis is freaking killing it right now. For real. Like, and the quotes, oh my God. Have y'all not seen the little quote pages they made for when they came on? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. that's the benefit of being on the show, because when we interview, you get to get
Appreciate
that.
it.
And literally, me and Moana goes through these podcasts and pull that stuff out, and then Moana, turns it into the little images and stuff until
That's
she
why I got
tells
the
me how to do it, and then I can help her with those.
That's why I got that little USB. That's why I was so mad when I was looking down the thing, man. I saw that USB up there. I said, God almighty, man, I got to get this. God dang it. Dang, man. I can't never hold on to no money. Here, take it.
Yeah, so that's why this time I was like, we're going to double up on that. We're going to get the USB and the lanyard. So when you hit the cons, you can be carrying Moana Nui Podcast, all your digital comics or whatever, on the fly.
Shoot, them hoodies are fire too. If y'all haven't seen the Moana Nui hoodies, them joints are fire.
Yes, and getting that battery pack, especially when cons come back, that you don't have to worry about your phone dying. You just plug into the Moana Nui battery pack, and it can charge up to 2 devices too.
I'm telling y'all, man, y'all better jump on it. Like everybody that pledges to Lumberjax, please go pledge to Moana, the Moana Nui podcast, because she, like I said, man, it's not a normal show. Like she putting on, like she's showing off, like you know what I'm saying. She had Roy Coupe on here, you know what I'm saying. My boy just got signed. Didn't he just get signed with Netflix?
Well, I know he's with Dark Horse, and then his animation, I think, is in the works.
Yeah, he just got.
I mean, he started self-funding it on Kickstarter so that the big wigs would get, would see what they can do.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, he's been doing a lot. Let's see. We had Afua Richardson on here, so she did a lot of work for Black Panther: World of Wakanda.
The Queen, because
and also if you love HBO's Lovecraft Country, she was involved with the art in that one. So yeah,
they literally she is immortalized in season 1 of Lovecraft Country, because they literally said when Hippolyta went into the future. When Hippolyta went into the future and came back, her daughter asked her how she knew how to do something, and Hippolyta responded saying, "An artist named Afua taught me."
Yes.
At that moment, I said, I already knew
Afua was officially canon now.
I already knew Afua was a goddess, but at that moment, I was like, man, if it wasn't sacrilegious for me, I might have to get a little shrine of this woman, bro. This is insane. Y'all understand, bro. Like Afua is one of the sweetest people.
Yes, she is.
Walking the entire earth. Like you can feel, for those who haven't been at a con with her, like you can feel the energy, bro. Like she is. Yes. And if you have to hear the podcast, because Afua doesn't know how to not drop gems. Like she has. She has no control over the diamonds that come out of her mouth. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I said my sister's podcast is doing things, bro. Like, because, having Afua on here, dropping knowledge, Roy on here, Sebastian,
even Perry Young, we had him on here from if you love the TV series based on Bruce Lee's memoirs called Warrior, he was on here.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, we have such a range of guests, even musical artists. So if you love hip hop and R&B, we had Alan Z on here. We also had Jason Chu, who is also a poet and activist. So I'm just a range of amazing, talented people. And then this Thursday, we're having a panel on code switching. And we got an amazing lineup of people ranging from working in the medical field to all different aspects and walks of life, talking about being a person of color in the corporate world and how we have to code switch to survive.
And that's what I'm saying. That's like I said, it ain't like no normal rinky dink joint, bro. Like this is like, what I'm saying, real deal, kicking teeth in type business. Yes. Okay. So like I said, if you already supported our Kickstarter, thank you. Please go support Moana too. Just her name is already up here, Moana Nui. Hit that joint on Kickstarter right now. Because look, like I said, I was upset the USB was there because that meant that I had to buy it. because because it has all the seasons on it, and I don't even have to don't even worry about it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I was so upset, but it's in a good way though. I was upset in a good way because like I said, I mean, listening back through that, I get inspiration from, my brothers and sisters. So, listening to them and, some of the stuff that they've been through, and they're a wealth of knowledge too. A wealth of knowledge, a wealth of experiences, that they've had that I cannot state it to you enough that Afua had a character on Lovecraft Country literally use her name in the story for the show. On top of her doing all the stories. Like, that is insanity. And Sebastian has a freaking HBO series. Freaking coming. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
If you didn't see what was the Christmas joint he did?
Ruining Christmas.
Yeah, Ruining Christmas. I'm look.
That campaign was hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. I'm inspired by them, bro. My boys Brian and Malachi doing big things. I saw they just signed them. Look, just go pledge because and make sure that you get the episode. Make sure that you get something that's going to allow you to listen to all the episodes because there's enough diamonds in there to start your own mind. Like it's a Afua's episode will start it in itself, but everybody else is dropping gems too. So just
from Afua to Jason Chu to so many of the guests we've had have said some amazing things. That's where we get our quotes from. But then on top of that, because of your pledging and giving towards the podcast, we're able to have this on so many platforms. So no matter how you like to take in your content, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Spotify, whether it's on Apple Podcasts, you can listen or you can watch live on Facebook or any of these platforms. We can do that because of the money that you pledge. We put it into the podcast, bringing more to you, along with bringing more people that we want you to have that voice from. I mean, Mog Park that we had, she is the person who drew what you saw on Game of Thrones because she interpreted what was from the books and drew it, and that's how they designed Game of Thrones for you to see. And because of her artwork, that's what you got to see live on TV. So
basically, I need a shrine of her too. Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's good to know.
Like we said, hashtag boss babes. We got some serious boss babes that's been on this show that has kicked butt and took some names from, like you said, Afua to Mog. I mean, doing these amazing, powerful things, but then also having these, amazing, talented creatives that from all parts of the world that have been on here, and from everything from artists to writers to people who just have a huge impact in the community. That's what we want to give those people voices and put the faces with the things that you love. Like you may have seen the artwork, but didn't realize it was who Marcus Williams was until you watched the episode before. Because a lot of people don't know the face that goes with the name.
Speaking of Marcus, we just got our 75th backer, so we are going to release the commissions. Yes.
So please, you've been waiting for that tier, which is now official. There's only 5 slots for commission for Marcus Williams. These are limited. He don't do this that often. So if you've already pledged, you can upgrade to that tier. So go ahead and grab those 5 slots because those are the only ones we're going to have. And you're going to have exclusive work done by Marcus Williams. So don't sleep on those.
Let me thank Lloyd. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for your pledge. I really appreciate you. J-Man, that is hilarious. And it is actually a really awesome idea. You don't understand what you just said. Literally, never mind. I'm not going to spoil that. I was about to spoil something for the preacher. CJ, man, you almost got me. That's a great idea. Do not be surprised when you listen to the Super Source podcast. All right, now watch and see. Okay, don't ever think that dropping an idea on me will not be used. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because I will find a way to write it into a story and make it work and make it good too. Lloyd, I literally had a page pulled up right now looking at the pins, and I'm gonna get that worked out and soon. Make sure you send me a friend request on I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could.
After Wednesday, you can send one to him.
Follow me on IG though. If you let me put my IG in here. Let me make sure it's. Follow me on IG and find me on Facebook. My name is Morgan Iverson on Facebook. I'm about to give you my IG too, and that way I'll be able to just message you directly about it, or I can put it in an update too. But I'm getting ready to give you my IG name too.
Now you need to incorporate some of those ideas the ladies gave you on Kickstarter that you could probably incorporate into your comics.
Oh God. Are you talking about the glistening stuff?
Hey, they gave so many ideas on that podcast with you. You have a plethora of stuff to choose from that you can
really
incorporate.
I really do.
Because I missed Jill tonight. I wish Jill was on here because she was, leading the charge, and it was two others. I can't remember their names. Forgive my head, and it's on my heart. That you were on there, and you two plus Jill were on there, and I thank you. And Katie too, you were in the reins, coming in when you needed to, and then also supported Morgan where he needed it. But yes, there was a lot of ideas shared by the ladies on that podcast.
Jill was giving me all the hell I could handle. Like it was y'all were on one that night, yo. Like that show needs to go down in history because it was I do you know how rare it is for me to be speechless?
Yes, you were speechless 5 times during that show.
It was too much, man. Y'all were really going. Y'all were doing y'all thing that night, bro. It is very rare for me to be speechless, and y'all did that multiple times. I didn't even know what to say. So congratulations. That is definitely that's not a small thing. Yeah, like
Moana Nui Podcast, Guinness Book of Records that we'll have different titles that we can have up on the a little award board that we can have on Facebook or something.
You gotta do something because
yes, Katie, that show was amazing.
I didn't know what to say. Too many times I didn't know what to say. But then Moana kept dropping these pictures, and I was like, "Come on!"
And the thing is, you haven't even seen all of them that's in the add-ons. So those that are on our Kickstarter, there is an add-on that you get these exclusive picture package of me and Moana of these pictures. And on that episode, Moana dropped a couple little gems that was only 2 of the pictures that is part of that little picture package. So you can add that on to any of the tiers that is on our Kickstarter. You can add on that picture package. And
just need to moisturize my hands. That's all. My hands were ashy.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm surprised you get some of that holy water out.
I don't have it on hand right now. The preacher ran out. That stuff be selling quick. So I look, I had to put that in there too, man. Me and Danny were laughing, and Danny was like, "Bro, you can't do that," and I was like, "Yeah, I can, man. I'm gonna do it." and he was like,
"People were asking for. You got to give the people what they want."
Hey, man, listen, it's COVID season. You need all the holy water you can get. Okay?
Yes,
you know what I mean. And
that's the only way we can get past this paradox of the alternate universe.
Exactly. That's the only way we're gonna pass this. You know what I'm saying? So, let me thank JD too. From I think he's from Twitch. Well, thank him too for backing. Yeah, man, like that show was bananas, like bananas. Like I hope that that's not on the USB because
that could be bonus features.
I hope that is not on there because that was
thanks, Morgan. You just gave me an idea.
Yes.
No. No, that's not necessary.
And we're gonna have somebody to Katie, can we get your services to illustrate some of Morgan's frozen faces? Like,
Yes.
What in the world, man?
Have his frozen face, and then in the background will be the imagery of some of the stuff that was said at that moment. So whether it was him dressed up as a lumberjack,
bubbles,
Oh my God, bro. I don't know why I brought that up. I don't know why.
Great ideas flourish on the podcast. So that came to you and it needed to happen so we could add that to our Kickstarter.
Yeah, no.
Katie, I'm gonna holler at you in your DMs.
Oh my gosh, man. Katie, please don't draw no lumberjacks for listening. Especially not.
Katie, every bit counts. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You helped us unlock an amazing level. So thank you so much.
Exactly. And then the
And
fact
we appreciate
that no matter
you, bro.
how much you can give on each pledging either to Lumberjack or to Moana Nui. Also, the big help is sharing with your friends and family and having them also pledge, because that is a big help too, getting the word out to other folks.
Yeah, hey, it's a huge deal, man. And especially if you're willing to sign on to be consistent, because you know, I mean, we need all the help we can get with, you know, I mean, making sure that it stays going like that. The hardest part is sustaining the energy, you know, for a Kickstarter. So, and JD also, I am getting ready to come over to Twitch. I mean, I do have a Twitch now, but I'm getting ready to like standardize all of my platforms names. So, you know what I mean, like look out for me on Twitch soon.
There you go.
Yes.
Andrew, I appreciate you, bro. Like I already knew. That's what I'm saying. I already knew you was in there. I never had a thought otherwise. And that's
the Moana Nui podcast had to make sure we pledged on the first day too, so we knew we had your back.
Yes,
I know I'm part of that top 10.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like y'all already know that. That's my point. Like first off, was I first on Moana's?
No,
I think I was.
Danny was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think you were 4. I think you might have been 4. Let me look.
Oh my God. All right, that just ruined everything. Are you serious? Danny beat me?
Yeah, Danny was number 1. Sure.
It was done right on that podcast that we were able to capture that exactly when he did it. So you were more happy that Ramel didn't get number 1.
Yes, I am happy with that. But Ramel was first on mine. So
yes.
he beat Brad. Brad was gunning for it and he beat Brad to it. And he messaged me because of course I'm still in jail. It was like, Brad, Ramel beat me to it. I said, man, come on, Brad. Dang, you had one job, bro. You had one job, man. Beat Ramel Hill.
Ramel, you were number 2.
Huh?
You were number 2.
Oh my God, that's worse. I would have preferred to be like 50 or something, not number 2. Oh my God. At least it wasn't Ramel, bro. At least it wasn't Ramel. That's the only solace I got is that it wasn't Ramel. How did Danny beat? How? Oh man!
I didn't really tell you.
He was waiting for when we released it right on that podcast, and he kept saying, "All right, he was ready." So he was determined he was going to win it that one.
But Danny had to have. He had to have like pledged $1 and then went back to change the pledge. Just to
that's what everybody's saying, that he goes in and does that, and then he changes that. That's how Ramel's able to get in like that, because I think that's the only way that he's able to get in so quickly without,
racism.
he knows the system.
Nah, it's just racist. Come on, man, you can't do that. That's clear cheating. Like you're admitting that that's ridiculous. I'm not talking about that anymore. Now I'm mad. I had to make a list of, so I know I had to do lapel pins. Didn't somebody else say something about
and Moana was saying buttons.
Buttons.
Yes, which buttons you can get the little button making kit really cheap and be able to make your own buttons.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I'm not a button, but
yeah, I could tell you offline how to do it.
All right, yeah, I'm not gonna wear a button because that's suspect for me. But
gotta have the buttons for the fans. Gotta have the buttons for your backers.
If I put a button on the way that you guys be talking, people be trying to press the button all the time. I'm not down for that. You see, exactly. Reciprocal getting this is the hallmark of the diaspora that anything else that we don't give one another.
I agree, Lloyd.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, and that's why I said I appreciate it, man. I want to make sure I got that out.
Gotta give to each other.
But that's what I'm saying. For me, it's automatic. It's automatic to do that. It's no thought that needs. You know what I'm saying? There's no thought involved. I literally, when it's my people, like as soon as I get the notification, I don't even look at the project. To be honest with you, I don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as I see it come up, I'm like, click. You know what I'm saying? I go ahead and play it right now. Like I don't. I'll look at the video because, like me and Greg, for example, like if Greg drops something, inside trade secrets, but if he drops something, he'll most of the time he'll send it to me and likewise me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll send it to him and be like, yo, is this trash? And then because I know he'll tell me, you know what I'm saying? If it's trash, he'll tell me. Yeah. And likewise, he knows I will tell him the truth, about what it is I read. So what's up, Ryan? How you doing? But I mean, that's just another thing with, having the community that y'all can lean on each other. Like Moana, like I know I could ask Moana and be like, hey, is this trash? And she would tell me. Yeah. She might not be mean and telling me. She might be like, yeah, this is maybe not the best. You know what I'm saying? I could literally hear a quote of her saying, yes, it's not your best, but you know what I'm saying? But to me personally, the best friends are the ones that are willing to tell you the truth. If I write and I'm not good, I would rather you tell me that I'm not good than let me. You know what I'm saying? It's up to me whether I stop or not. You know what I'm saying? It's up to me whether I stop or not, or whether I continue to work to get better. But don't tell me I'm good if I'm not. Yeah. That's a separate conversation. Like because
like those people telling those folks on American Idol to go on there and they know their family shouldn't have done that to them.
Look. Me and Danny had a full out blowout argument on not like a content. Me and Danny have never been contentious, like ready to fight, but like we had a full out like go at it on about participation trophies one time on a live. No. Look, if you want to give your kids participation trophies, I cannot judge.
That's how come we're in the situation we are that contribute to how this country is.
I can't judge it if that's what you say you want to do, but me and mine's absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
Encouragement is one thing, but awarding somebody who didn't earn it is a different.
Because if everybody's getting a trophy, then why does the big trophy matter? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't. There's nothing wrong with if you're in a competition, somebody wins and somebody loses.
Yes.
It's a great lesson in life to learn early. You know what I'm saying? Teaching people how to not be bad winners or bad losers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a really good lesson to learn. But if to me personally, just too much detrimental stuff that happens if you just because you're going to detach them from reality, man. That's just not you're to me, you're not being a good friend if you can't tell your friend the truth. Like if y'all can't even be best friends. Like, are y'all really best friends? Seriously? You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel like you can't tell your best friend now, don't get it twisted. Like my two best friends, we talk to each other completely differently. You know what I'm saying? Like I cannot talk to one best friend the same way I do my other best friend. I don't know if they won't put the names out there. So, but one of my best friends, we are extremely direct, like way too much so. To the point where sometimes it's like, I might punch you in your stuff real quick. We're gonna be fine afterwards. But like, we are very direct. And then me and my other best friend, he can't take it. Like, he can't take talking like that. You know what I mean? Like, so you have to know how to temper things, but it doesn't mean you have to lie to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So if you're, I don't know, man. I just very strongly believe in that. There are ways to be constructive in your criticism. And you also, if you're going to be a creator, you need to be able to take constructive criticism because it only makes you better.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Or it should only make you better. You can tell the difference in between when somebody's just hating on you.
Yes.
Or, you know what I'm saying? And when somebody's just telling you the truth of what the situation is, and then you choose to grow from it or you don't. Maybe a participation ribbon, but a trophy you want. Yeah, a ribbon. Yeah. If you got, I can deal with that. But for me, I'm going to be honest with you. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, your participation ribbon is the fact that, like, let's say it's a sport. Your participation ribbon is the fact that you have that jersey. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know you're here because we saw you play and you had this jersey. If you lost in a tournament, now if it's no tournament, that's different. But if it's a tournament and it's my kid's playing in this tournament and they lose, you have to learn how to deal with losing. If you learn how to deal with that's a very important lesson to teach your kid in life, man, in my opinion. Because if they don't learn how to lose, man, you're right. I think Dana said that earlier. Like, that is definitely one of the reasons that America is. Yeah, let's not even go all the way down there.
Once you start working, or you end up getting drafted to the NFL or anything like that, there is no participation trophies. If you don't win, you do not get that ring. You do not get that.
No, you do not. If you get into a boxing ring or a UFC cage, I bet you there's no participation trophy. Okay, yes. Somebody's going to sleep and somebody's not. and you will not know you participated, but everybody else did if you get knocked out. So now you have a choice. When you wake up, now you have a choice. Do I want to continue to get knocked out, or do I want to get better? And you know what I mean? And you could make the decision, say, okay, I don't want to continue to get knocked out. Let me retire because I'm not built for this. That's another great decision that's in your hands. But don't, you know what I mean? Like, don't reward people for stuff that, come on, man. Bruh, nah, don't do that. I don't even know how we got there, but yeah, don't. I don't know how we got there, but man, that thing, man, I'm telling you, me and Danny, I wish we had that.
They hit a trigger point for you, and it just sent you from there.
I wish we had that on the USB. My God. Because I mean, overall, Danny was just like, man, you just being mean. No, man. Hey, do what you want to with your kids, man. I'm just saying, if you handed my kid a participation trophy, I would graciously be like, oh, thank you so much. And then by the time we get to the car, trash. that's good, because I need you to, or if you want to keep it, put it on your wall to remember that L to drive you to get better. Fine. You know what I'm saying? But no, what we're not gonna do is celebrate you losing. That's what we're not gonna do.
Yeah, so shout out to Ryan who jumped in. He just sent me a piece. You know what? Maybe I'll show it. Can I show it, Ryan? It's so pretty.
It's gonna be the tease.
I don't think he's done yet, though.
Oh, he's not done.
Oh.
You let me know, Ryan, if I can show the draft, or if you want me to wait until the.
I'm about to say, man, you got me excited for no mother freaking reason.
Okay, he said I can.
Okay,
right.
You got cleared? You can. Okay. So you get a peek of a work in progress. The WIP.
Let me see.
Where is it at?
Oh, he said it's done yet?
He said we can see a sneak peek. Okay.
Oh, you can. Okay, we can sneak peek it.
Okay.
Because y'all are watching tonight, you get the peek. Look at that. Yes.
Oh, snap. Bro. Hey, you a whole beast out here, yo.
Right?
Yes, that is
Hey,
gorgeous.
y'all think I'm playing, man? I'm not joking. If I could do this, I'm telling you,
Right?
there would not be words that would ever come out of my mouth. You would just have to deal with me drawing. Like, that's how I'm gonna respond to everything. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like it, leave my presence. And I'm not even gonna tell you to leave my presence. I will draw it on paper and
Yeah.
it will say leave my presence. But if I can do this, I'm telling you, man, there's no real job. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that is
you know what I'm saying?
gorgeous.
Like, there's no, not real job. There's no 9 to 5. Nah, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do. The fact that you woke up and could just do that.
And he said that's draft too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's just a draft.
He did a whole other piece for me, y'all, and he was not happy with it. So he started a whole new one.
Yes, this one's gorgeous.
Bruh, this is fire.
If y'all haven't seen the one Katie did, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
Yes. Katie, can I show yours?
Katie,
Yes,
can we bestow that gorgeousness upon this podcast, Katie?
I'll be right back. I gotta go get my little dude his medicine real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because that I mean, if you've seen it on social media, Moana has shared it, but that is an amazing piece that that Katie did for Moana 2. So between these two, I mean, oh my gosh, Ryan killed this one. And Katie says, sure, yes, y'all get to see both of these talented people. Oh my gosh.
Yes, and Dana's picture is coming next once they move on to that one. I can't wait for hers too. Give me a second, I gotta find it. I don't know. I only have the draft one readily available, so let me see if I can.
Yes, because that one Katie did, I mean, oh my goodness. Ryan says, wait until I see mine. Okay. I'm excited, Ryan.
Yes. He said you were looking dope too. So.
Nice. I'm excited.
Here it is. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Be patient with my 1 million tabs. Dana knows how.
I just don't know how much her computer be fighting her.
My computer is like, stop the madness. Your ADD.
10 tabs or less. 10 tabs or less. There it is. Look, everybody. Look at that beautiful. Oh, that's so gorgeous. That is beautiful. Oh, Katie, yes, please. I will definitely send you some options to choose from.
Yeah, Katie, I think I sent you some. Let me know if I need to resend them, but I thought I gave you some of Dana too.
But yes, see, this shows how talented the creatives that support the Moana Nui podcast that we've had on the show, that we will have on the show. All these creators are just amazing. I mean, Katie killed this piece of Moana. Ryan, I mean, and the fact is that these are draft versions. It's like boom, blown my mind. When Moana shared this before she posted, I was just like, oh, I forgot what GIF I used, but it was one of those just like,
Yes.
I mean, we have some amazingly talented people on the podcast. So please don't sleep on these creators. I mean, you're seeing these works. Definitely give them your support and everything. For Ryan and Katie, because they are some amazing artists, and they definitely deserve the support. And reach out to them for commission, or even have them work on one of your projects. You're seeing these gorgeous pieces. Definitely work with them and everything, because there's so many creators that we haven't introduced you to that we know that you'll be in awe and amazement also. Katie, it is nothing. Your work spoke on your behalf. So we're just giving a very small iota of words that could describe this piece. It really almost had me on a Morgan level speechless when you see these pieces. My gosh.
I know. I'm so excited. So yeah, both Katie and Ryan, DM me if you want to add, like, if you want us to help you get a couple commissions through the last couple of days. I think we have 10 days left. So if you want us to work it into a stretch or something like that, let me know.
Yes, please, because we'd love to support y'all and get some people to definitely pledge to that, so we can definitely back you all too and get you those commissions. Just let us know. Slide into our DMs and let us know.
Yes. But yeah, I'm so excited. Like, that's such an honor to have someone do that for you.
Exactly. He's back.
Boom, lock, boom.
Sorry about that. Had to
gotta handle business.
Did you see the second one, Morgan?
No, he hasn't.
Okay,
I'm gonna put it upon him because he might have released that when he was in lockdown.
Oh snap! Who Ryan did this?
Katie.
Oh my.
He's speechless again. See Katie right there. There you go.
There you go. And Ryan already said he's working on mine and he's excited. So I can't wait to see mine, the draft version of mine. And then Katie, she's going to do one too of me. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see how they draw it, because this is going to be amazing.
I'm trying very hard not to be jealous. I had to take a moment to take all the jealousy out.
Hey, we even offered that we're going to add them to the Kickstarter, so we told them to message us, so y'all have a chance to get a commission from them. So since y'all been blessed with all this amazing, art pieces by the two of them. Yes.
Are you kidding me, yo? Yo, hey, listen, Moana, put a frame on the computer screen and then just go ahead and throw it up on the wall.
I know, right? I know.
Yeah, because this is y'all think I'm playing. Ryan, Katie, if I could do this, I need to reiterate it again because I don't think you understand. You guys should really consider not talking to people and just refusing to answer to anything other than king, queen, and referring to other people as peasants. Yeah, everybody is a peasant until they can do these things.
Yes.
Never mind. Don't be like me.
You must be of Marcus Williams level to speak to me.
Be yes, exactly. Who are you? You're not Marcus Williams. Bring me my food, wench. That's what you should do that every day. Yo, that's crazy.
Yes, and as you walk, you have people throwing rose petals as you walk.
Yes.
Your own theme music as you walk down the street.
You literally have wind blowing your hair from the moment that you wake up. Not while you're in the bed, because that'd be weird. But once you get out of the bed, from the moment you get out of the bed, go get in the shower, go do all that stuff, the wind's blowing in your face just ever so gently until you go outside, and then it's like Sasha Fierce, like, blowing in your face or whatever. You have a full-time orchestra, not just like a streaming, song. Like, you need an orchestra.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what you mean, Katie? Did you not?
Your work speaks for you.
Did you not see what your hands did? Did you see what your hands did?
That's what kills me is when they said, "Oh, this looks trash." This is trash to you.
Hey, let me show you trash.
The amazement that you just bestowed upon us, and that's trash level for you.
If I had a piece of paper, I could show you trash. When I started a new job that I've been really trying to get for like the last year and a half, 2 years, and I finally got it. And we had orientation, and part of orientation they told us to draw a bike. When they asked me to draw the bike, I felt really, really dumb, to say the least, because I was like, draw a bike. I don't even know. Can somebody else show me that? Oh, somebody showed their paper. Oh, okay, I got it. Like, I literally had to wait on somebody else because before that, I couldn't do it. And then when I drew it, it still was terrible. So drawing stick figures would be an adventure for me. And you're talking about Katie. Oh, Katie.
Katie, wait until I meet you in person. I am going to be like your portable little booster. It's going to be.
I'll send you some of my confidence.
Yes.
I'll send you some of my confidence. It'll come in your package when I ship your stuff.
Exactly. You're going to get a special STEMI package.
Yeah, I got a special STEMI just for you. It's going to come with confidence in it.
Yes.
My confidence.
Yeah.
At least some of it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
He's going to have a recording as you walk. It will have an announcement telling everybody to be prepared for you to enter as your presence is being bestowed upon them of your greatness of art, this artist extraordinaire that, is going down in history.
Depart from me. Who are you, wench? You're not worthy.
When they hand you money, it's like, excuse me, Mr. Franklin's a little lonely.
Yeah.
Mr. Franklin's a little lonely.
Matter of fact, we don't accept cash around here, okay? If you don't have gold bars, you better cash at me, son. Period. That's what you need. You know what, Katie? I don't know how you're getting paid right now. I'm pretty sure it's in euros. You should only accept gold, diamonds,
and pearls,
precious stones.
Yes.
And I would say spices, but they're kind of plentiful right now. And NFTs. You should make an NFT right now. Mm-hmm. You could get rich tomorrow. Like, you get rich right now. Never mind. I'm gonna stop talking about Katie's talent because my jealousy is creeping back in. I am jealous that I don't have one.
This is why we said we're gonna make one. It's gonna be quotes behind it. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes.
I'm very jealous that I don't have one, as I said.
You're gonna have one. You just have to be patient. And then all of a sudden it's gonna be like, boom, here's your quotes. And you're gonna be like, ooh, did I say this?
Until then.
Recorded and it's on Whitney Houston's internet.
Until then, I feel neglected. That's all I'm saying. I don't like it one bit.
Well, we have to go in order. We have to get everybody that was on the podcast before you first.
Yeah, whatever.
Morgan wants us to play favorites, and then that won't work either because you don't know where you're in line with favorites either.
I don't like how that sounded either. I really. You guys are not making this any better at all. So,
I'm going to make it better. Let's see.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I'm just over here trying to look at these lapel pins now since I can't be great today.
You're going to be great. I'm telling you, somebody's going to slide in your DMs and say, I'm ready for play for that STEMI package. I want the double down STEMI package.
Yeah, that sounds really involved.
Hey, if somebody's getting ready to give you $2,800, be ready. Yeah. And Katie, I don't know why you're blushing. You better accept all these flowers.
Look,
you better accept these flowers that is being bestowed upon your feet.
$2,800. I'll get butt ball naked on this live on Whitney Houston. On Whitney Houston.
Come on now, baby. You don't want to keep going.
Well, I didn't want to get that little technical difficulty clip ready, but you technically having technical difficulties right now.
for $2,800, Buck ball right now. I don't care. Don't care. Twigs and stones. Twigs and stones right now.
Twigs and stones.
Twigs and stones.
Oh my
That's
God.
right now. Hey, listen. $2,800. I'm telling you now. I do it.
I'm telling. Hey, you're about to get like somebody and their friends. You're gonna have like Paris Hilton or somebody going to be pledging to the STEMI package.
And I'll do the
You're
June.
about to get all the Kardashian sisters.
I'll do the June bud challenge butt ball too. I just be on the camera like this. Butt ball naked. Y'all, hey, let me know, bro. When you come up with that 2,800, I'm telling you now. Just imagine that butt naked. And you got it. That's a STEMI package right there.
Oh Lord.
Ladies, whether you're watching this on the replay or live, keep that in mind. So when you're ready, just let Danny know to go ahead and add that tier, and you're ready to pledge.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm adding. I'm gonna work on that pin, the lapel pin. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on the buttons, either tonight or definitely tomorrow. So, I mean, 2,800 buck ball. That's all. I'm saying.
Yeah.
We can name it buck ball.
Oh gosh.
We can name that tier buck ball.
I thought it had church themes to it. You had a church theme. How that going to work with the church theme?
Well, when Jesus was born, he was buck ball too. So there it is. There it is. Buck ball coming into the world, and for all we know, he's buck ball leaving. We don't know.
Oh my gosh.
We don't know. It just said that a cloud came and received him, took him up into heaven. Could have been butt ball. We don't know. It didn't talk about his clothes. So, I'm just saying. Put it out there.
No, we are gonna let more.
Exactly. I'm wondering how many the guys on the podcast was like, and on that note.
Hey, listen.
No, seriously though. Thanks, Morgan, for coming on. I definitely want to let you go because I know you got a lot of work to do, and I gotta get my butt in the bed, or I'll be mad at myself in the morning. But yeah, everybody, please check out Lumberjax if you haven't yet. Please go ahead and do that. We promise it is going to be an entertaining campaign. They are just getting started. I mean, we just launched yesterday.
Exactly.
And they're already at 87 backers and $2,800. So let's keep it going and help them get to yeah, man. I know you guys have a lot of things scheduled for the campaign, just like we do. So anything we can do to help support. Oh yeah, we're gonna be on the Unlikely Heroes Studios podcast on
tomorrow.
No, Unlikely Heroes is on Monday. That's
Monday.
April.
Okay, I'm trying to keep them up. I know we got one tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow we will be on Indie Comics Dispatch for, I think, what's their segment called? IWD and Friends, I think is what it's called.
Yes, IWD and Friends at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. You can watch on their YouTube or Facebook. Mm-hmm. And then, like Moana said, on Monday we will be also guests on the other podcast. So we will definitely be sharing that information with you. And of course, tune in on Thursday for our code switching panel at 7:00. And then we have our guests at 8:30, Jarvis Sheffield at 8:30 on Thursday. So definitely tune in on the Moana Nui Podcast on Thursday.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, don't miss any of it because you never know
what's going to
happen. And we'll see if I don't get tagged, but I would not be surprised if somebody's talking trash. I would not be surprised.
I think Thursday will be pretty tame. We can't say anything. We can't confirm or deny on the other podcast that we're guesting on, but our podcast on Thursday should be very tame based on who star.
It's going to be a good discussion. You really should tune into Thursday. Yeah. I'm really excited about the code switching panel. I took very careful care to pick the guests. I wanted diversity of ethnicity, of gender, of career.
Yes.
And have Bar Fox coming in to be our guest moderator.
Yes.
So Dana and I are really honored to have these people be brave enough to come and talk about a difficult topic,
Yes.
and to share their experiences, working in corporate America. So
exactly. And this is not just only corporate America. Code switching goes so much beyond that.
Totally.
But this, we're kind of focusing the scope on that area, but this includes outside of corporate America too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. In all contexts, really.
Exactly.
That has to be done everywhere. So. Yep.
Yeah, I definitely will. Thursday is the day that I don't have a show, so I definitely will be tuning in, and I think I will actually have my Facebook back. So, you know what I mean? I get to be grown. I get to be grown for a day.
There you go.
It's gonna feel good.
You can always join us on YouTube and Twitch too. So.
Absolutely.
Yep. Alrighty, fam. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Ryan and Katie, once again, thank you for your beautiful art and for sharing that with us and helping us share your wonderful skills with the world.
The Garden of Eden tier. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, Katie. Yes.
Yes.
That is it.
I love that idea. Okay.
That is it. That is what we're gonna call it. And I'm probably gonna be banned 1 minute after I get so there's that. But that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, John, JD, everyone, J-Man, all the folks who tuned in tonight.
Yes.
I can't hit everybody up. Lloyd, Andrew Duggan, all of you guys. Thank you, fam. Paige. We appreciate you. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yes.
Oh, everybody's getting 3 new comics because we hit 75. So that's added. If you are a backer in any capacity of the Moana Nui Podcast campaign, you will now get Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer, Nightmare Comic, and Mia Kaler. So, congratulations. Thank you for helping us do that. Thank you for being a part of the podcast.
And now help us get our next, our next level. So then we have more stuff we're going to release. We're going to have more incentives because, of course, you saw one of them is because we hit the numbers 2. Moana is going to do live yoga, so you get to see her doing yoga. So you get to have that. You got me to cosplay. Y'all made sure we got that happen. So I debuted it today as promised. And next we're going to have Moana doing the yoga. So you get to watch her learn some yoga and everything and get to cheer her on as she does it.
Yes, I got to figure out the date for when we're going to do that. But I definitely am going to commit to that for sure.
Bet. I'm still, never mind. I'm not going to say that. Listen, I love you guys. I appreciate everything. Everybody that, came through and chilled. Thank you so much. And if you have backed Lumberjax, I say it again, please go back to the Moana Nui Podcast because Sis is over here doing some heavy lifting, man, and it's only gonna go up from here. So if you're starting out this high, then I don't even know what I don't know what to expect next. Cause good grief, yeah, go back Moana right now.
Appreciate you.
Can't say it enough.
Yes.
Yep. Alrighty, guys, make sure you follow Morgan at Lumberjax on all social media. You can follow Dana and myself at The Real Life Moana and Dana at Dana_Moana Nui. Once again, mahalo. Thank you so much for listening and for being a part of our community and helping us grow the show. Dana and I can't, words are not enough to express the appreciation that we have for all of you. So please take care, stay healthy, continue your social distancing. It's getting better, but
yes.
It's still lots of precautions that need to be taken. So please take those, protect yourself, protect your family, protect your loved ones. And we will talk to you guys soon. Malama pono, ahui ho.